Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I'm gonna talk about the documentation which Frances Haugen has bought out from Facebook. So those documentation are internal, so their own research and own papers, and they contain a lot of truths, right? Because that's their own. There's no bias because they have basically paid for all the research and everything. So if you see the last conflict between Israel and Palestine, right? So what they have done, the Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp, they basically suppressed and oppressed Palestinian voices. So one of the prime example is Muhammad Al-Qad. So if you don't know who is he's basically one of the pro-Palestinian. He's a Palestinian, and he's the right activist. So he's very well known. He has interviewed with a lot of mainstream BBC, CNN, those kind of networks, right? And so one of the prime example I can give is basically from his Muhammad Al-Qad's post. So one of the posts he had about 150k likes. Then all of a sudden it went to 50k. So basically they have wiped out about 100k likes from his post, right? The reason behind, because the more likes you have, it's gonna appear in more people's feed, right? But so what they have done, any pro-Palestinian account, they have designed, or they have done the algorithm in such a way any Palestinian post will be taken out. They'll be suppressed, oppressed, and whatnot. And for Israel, any pro-Israeli post, it will appear in people's feed, right? So more likes and whatnot, artificial likes they will create for Palestine Israeli pro-Israeli accounts, and this is how they spread their lies, propaganda, misinformation, dehumanizing Palestinian people. This is not only in Israel and Palestine conflict, it is also the same thing they have done to, from another account, basically the same thing they have done to the Indian Muslims especially. So they will, any pro-Hindu and pro-RSS post, they will boost and misinformation. They will spread lies and whatnot. This is how the Muslims will be killed, and it is still happening in Tripura and Assam, and Kashmir, UP, and all the parts. So these three entities, Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, they are basically spreading lies and misinformation against the Muslims. So if you have time, just take a time and have a look into those documentation, right? There are a lot of information out there. You can see what they are doing to the Muslim, especially. Just for the record, Facebook owner Mark Zuckerberg is a Jew. I don't know what to say about the Jews, but he's a Jew, and I don't know what he has with the Muslims, why he always suppress Muslim voices. This is not only me. There are about 200 employee of Facebook came out, and they are basically asked Facebook to do a public inquiry, and they are basically raising their voice why Muslim voices have been oppressed. It's all over the world. Like if you see what happened in Myanmar, Burma, about 1 million Muslims. So that's one part. The other part is what we can do. We are the product of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, right? And Muslim contribute the highest number of youth in the world. If you see religion-wise, right? We have about almost 27% over and in the next few years we are going to have 30% of the world youth will be Muslims. But what we are doing right now? Nothing. They are taking us for a ride. The reason behind, because we Muslims, we have become like a jellyfish, or like a Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, we'll be like a scum, right? So that's what we have become. We are 2 billion people. In this world, we have only 18 million, roughly about 18 million Jews, right? We are about 2,000 million Muslims. What we are doing? They are making money from our information, selling our data, our feed, our likes, our dislikes, our political views to all the political parties and all the big corporation, multinational, and they're making money. They're making big money, like billions. Facebook owner is one of the richest men. I believe his wealth is about $130 plus billion, and all selling our information, our data. But we do not have any voice. So they have taken us, I mean, especially Mark Zuckerberg has taken the Muslim for a ride. And we are doing nothing. We are still on this platform, scrolling up and down, likes, dislikes, checking, entertaining us. But we don't care what's happening to our Muslim brothers. I'm sorry what I'm going to say right now. We are bloody... We don't have any spine. We Muslim has gone what exactly Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam predicted. We have gone exactly on that route. It's a shame for us. We are still on those platform. Indian Muslims, how many? One of the highest WhatsApp users. Still they use it. But what for? We have become like a jellyfish, right? It's pretty sad. Your same people are being killed because of those information. Still we are on those platform. Use some alternative. There are a lot of alternative out there. Why you have to be? Imagine Facebook lose 30% of its users. It will be on its knees, man. If they want to make money, the company has to be just. It has to be in our term. I'm not saying unjustly. Be just, be fair. But if you do not have voice, or if you don't your akal intellect, this is gonna happen, and it's happening. Everywhere Muslims are being oppressed, being killed because of those misinformation, and we still enjoying those platform. I got nothing to say. If you are on those platform, please come off. Please tell them why you are signing off. Okay? Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.